What the fuck is going on, you beautiful motherfuckers?
What's happening?
Talking Smokes And A Draaank.
With special guests.
2 special guests. I think this is the first time we've ever had 4 on the show, isn't it?
Ka-chow.
Wow.
Wow.
We've got Lana back.
Hi.
And we've got Michelle.
Hi. Hi.
All right.
You don't sound too amused to be here. How's everybody doing?
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew. Well, how's it? Good talk. How's everybody doing?
Pew pew. Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing just dandy. Swell.
Wow, you guys are talkative tonight.
Very chipper.
Wow.
I've never been on a podcast before.
You just talk.
You know, just like talk like you're normal, like talking to like me. Talk like how you talk to me, just like normal.
But I don't talk that much.
That's not fucking live.
No, it's not. I don't
remember-
talk that much.
You know how long you read zodiac signs to me for like 4 hours straight.
Time,
Well, yeah,
the first time I
Zodiac.
met her, she came over to my house and was just fucking.
I don't talk that much.
I don't.
That's a lie.
How much
That
was I
is-
talking when I came here?
How?
I don't
did
have
she-
an opinion on
Did
this.
she read your
topic.
zodiac sign to you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Did she
Ooh,
read
I should,
hers?
that should be part of the podcast. That should be part of the podcast.
God damn it. Have people live chat with us. Oh, we can't do the live chat. We're on the ghetto mode because we didn't pay our subscription.
I blame.
Do you like my
Well,
picture?
I don't blame
phone?
anybody.
I blame the government. That's beautiful. It looks like a
How's mine?
Yes. Just yes. I don't know how to explain that, but yes.
What is that exactly?
She's pretty.
Isn't it so obvious?
Dude,
Are those,
remember
like-
when you used to draw like the half faces and then
Yes.
you connect our... You want to do that?
Yes, do that.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're gonna draw half faces and then connect them. You guys, we could continue on with the podcast.
Yeah, we're live right now.
All right.
This is
But me and Michelle are gonna...
that's how tonight's gonna go, isn't it?
This is how it is. It's gonna be me and you, brother, but
Alright, well, that's alright.
they're just gonna be drawing.
We'll be here.
Got some nerd news.
Oh yeah.
We'll be
Yeah.
here for the interest.
Do you have nerd news?
I mean, you sound more eager for yours because I don't really have much nerd news.
Well, Ozzy Osbourne, to be more specific, since apparently I gotta. Ozzy is out of intensive care,
I already messed
and
up.
he's starting to do better. So
Here, actually,
it's a good
what
thing. We
used
can't
to
lose
do
the
is
Prince of
draw the
Darkness,
face.
man.
Oh, it's like...
All right.
You what?
Yes.
Um,
That's how this is gonna go.
Tool is almost done with their new album, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Who?
Tool.
Oh, okay. Cute.
I like Tool. It's been like 16 years since they put out any new music, though.
Yeah. Sometimes oldies are goodies.
And then we're gonna skip over that other one because it looks like, yeah.
Don't know what I'm doing.
Yep. It's all right.
All right. Question of the day.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I haven't thought
What
of
are you
the-
doing?
No, you can't look. You
'Cause
can't look.
you
It's
guys
supposed
are-
to be a secret. Anyways,
What if you were sent to hell?
God, I
What
haven't
music?
even thought of
What
one.
music artist would they play for your section of hell? What would you hear? What's the worst possible thing to be
Just
playing?
for all of eternity.
Yep.
Probably the "I Got a Pocket Full of Sunshine" song, just constantly. And you're in hell.
What is that
I got a
song?
pocket full of sunshine. Just constantly in hell.
That sounds like a happy song.
But you're in hell. Constantly.
See people
Repetitively.
Happy full sunshine. Yeah.
All right. Do you got one, Michelle?
Have you guys heard of the Never Ending song? Where it's like, I know a song that never ever ends, never ever ends, never ever ends. I know a song that never
There's
ever
like
ends, and
3
this is how it
versions of
goes.
that I know.
I know a song that never ever ends. I would get so annoyed by that. Other than that, I would have to say Rammstein. I really cannot handle Rammstein.
That makes me sad. Rammstein is one of my favorites. They're one of the reasons I learned German. That and another German band called Be Butter the Bread with Butter.
Sounds provocative.
That's a legitimate band. Look it up.
All right.
No, thank you.
Provocative. You're provocative.
What about you, Colton? What's your hell scenario?
Baby Shark.
What is that?
Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do.
You haven't seen Baby Shark at all?
I
Really?
like that song.
How have you avoided that?
Really?
Jesus Christ!
So
I wish I could be so
I'm
lucky.
living a good life?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck! It's so annoying. Somebody play it.
No, we can't do YouTube things on the podcast when the podcast is going.
We got in trouble for using some stuff off YouTube. And,
Really?
Yeah.
That's
The
lame.
podcast got taken down for a minute.
Mine would be It's a Small World After All.
It's a small world after all.
Just continually just high pitch going.
Like everyone's burning. Like
So actually I have
Like we're
two
all
that would
burning
be-
together, so yeah, kind of it is.
I have two that
You
would
see
be
some we haven't
equally
seen,
as
so.
bad. It would either be Baby Shark or Nicki Minaj. Anything by her. She's fucking annoying.
I like Nicki Minaj. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. And then her eyes get all big. Stupid.
She's so fucking annoying.
And then she's like twerking the whole
That's
video.
not art. It goes against the whole purpose of music
I
and
found
art.
it whimsical. I liked it. I liked it.
wait, it's not gonna work.
Happened to good old fashioned
How is that
songs.
supposed to work? We drew it on the wrong side, dude.
All right.
What were you drawing?
You guys-
What is that? He has a booger coming from his eyes and elf ears and a little curly on the side. What did he miss that? What's that
I
thing
feel
on
like
his
we
teeth?
should not
It's a
allow
gold
drawing on the podcast.
I feel like
No?
I don't know
You
what
don't
that
have
is.
you don't have to
It's a
I
gold
don't know what
tooth.
that is.
Psychedelics.
participate.
Don't judge me.
Okay.
Throw
Like-
a pen at you.
I feel like we should not allow drawing on the podcast.
Why?
Because it's good talk.
Distracting?
Yes. To say the least.
Hey, we're still
Fucking-
talking.
Kind of.
Well, if Michelle didn't keep cheating and looking at my paper, it would only been like one like hard laugh.
Cheating.
But she's cheating. And can we have another piece of paper?
No more.
Fine.
No more. We've got some in-depth topics to talk about here.
Okay. Let's pay attention.
The topic of the... I'm gonna hawk a loogie on that fucking paper.
I might join him on that one.
Hey, look, it's my boyfriend.
All right.
Good talk.
What it looks like, doesn't it?
I gotta draw his eyebrows.
What's your craziest story doing psychedelics, Lana?
Probably when this one guy gave us like 6 hits of acid when I worked at a ghetto ass gas station for free.
Did you take them?
Yes, I did.
How was that?
It was awesome. It was the best fucking acid I've ever had in my life, dude. Like, this guy just gives us free hits of acid. Okay, me and Austin. And we worked at a gas station. This guy made him like straight up hippie style, like old days. Like made him in his basement, and it was real
Nice.
LSD, dude. All the colors were just like, how could you even explain it? It kind of reminded me of like a Teletubby world, like with all the bright colors. You know, and then we went and looked under the stars and we saw a shooting star or an airplane. I don't know,
Was it
but it was
because
intense.
it was good acid though, or was it because you took so much? Because I know the best acid trip I ever had. I took 6 tabs, and fucking I was tripping for like a day and a half. It was nuts.
This only lasted for like a day, but it was the best acid I've ever taken, and I only took 3, and it was that intense. I only had to take 3 for it to be that fucking crazy, dude.
Fucking when I took the 6 tabs, I wasn't feeling anything, and so we walked to the gas station. It was when I lived in that house in Clearfield with my dad. And we walked down to that Maverick, yeah. We walked down to that Maverick, and I bought my drink, and as soon as, like, I went to turn around and I dropped my drink on the floor. It was like a bottle. And like when I dropped it, like the floor just started like rippling and I was like, oh fuck.
What did I just
like
do?
it just like hit me like right then. I was like, shit. I was like, I like ran most of the way home from a cop that wasn't even there.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, they're gonna fucking know. Fucking crazy.
Was that a bad... What's the worst one you've ever had?
That one, it was the best, like the best and the worst, just because I did freak out for a minute.
Okay. Really? That was as bad as it got?
Yeah, I've never
You had
had
it
like
easy.
a really bad. I've had a bad trip on shrooms.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had a bad trip on
The first time I took
shrooms.
shrooms, I took them with Nate.
Oh, you can trip bad on shrooms.
He was.
I've never had a bad one.
Fucking Nate came home from work and he was all mad about something from work and he just wouldn't like drop it and it was just bad vibes. He was just all mad all night.
You're just like, dude, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, he was on shrooms, too. Like, he should have been, like...
Why you mad,
fine.
bro?
Me and my ex were actually walking down the street when we were on shrooms, and this guy, you know, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. This guy's just chilling, walking, and Austin was tearing apart an old cigarette filter that we had just shared and smoked, so he was just tearing it apart because we're shrooming. Like, why the fuck not? And then this guy comes up, and he's like, hey, you got an extra one of those? And we didn't. We were like, no, we don't. We actually just smoked our last one and are on our way back home to get more. And he's like, oh. And he gave us that vibe like he didn't believe us.
There was this one
And it's just
time-
like, oh. Like, I'm not lying, though.
I kicked a homeless guy's ass one time when I was on acid. Because it was me and Zach and Nate. We all did acid. And then, do you remember Jordan?
Yes. He tried messaging me on Facebook a couple times.
Jesus. He didn't do acid. He was supposed to be our babysitter, but he didn't do a very good job of that because he let us bring this drunk fucking homeless guy back to my house.
What?
Yeah. And we were all talking. It was all like cool at first. And then somebody said something about the Colonel Sanders tattoo on my ass. And he wanted to see it. So I was like, all right, whatever. And I pulled my pants down, and he smacked my ass, and I beat his fucking ass. I beat his ass and then picked him up and threw him out of my garage. And it killed my trip. Like, I was done tripping after that.
He just... Why?
I don't know, but I bet he never smacked another dude's ass again.
Ew.
I fucked that dude up. I feel kind of bad because, like, I don't know where he went or, you know what I mean? I don't even know if he was necessarily homeless. We just, like, ran into him at the gas station. And it was, like, cold that night, too. It was, like, wintertime, so I don't know what happened to him. But
Well, it's a good life lesson. Don't smack strangers' asses.
right,
very
especially
good
because
life
we
lesson,
brought him
I think.
over and, you know, we was smoking him out. And
It's a chill, good
whatever.
time.
I think we might have been drinking
And then
or
he
something.
smacks your ass.
Yeah, fucking piece of shit.
So
Could have been worse, I guess.
what about you, Michelle?
What's the question?
What's a story that you have whenever you were on some sort of psychedelics?
Psychedelic story.
I don't know if I should talk about the one with Kayla or with my boyfriend.
Why not
Because
both?
both are pretty intense.
Actually, I'm going to stop you right there while you think about it. We're going to cut this one off and go ahead for part 2 in just a second.
Oh, okay.
Because we
Okay.
only get 15 minute segments. So,
Oh, I see.
So we
Okay.
have to stop and start
As
over
soon
because
as you
otherwise I'll have to cut you off in a minute in the middle of your story. So,
Fine, all you had to do was say you didn't want to listen to me.
all right, y'all know what to do. We'll be back soon.